A cyclic process ABCD is shown in PV diagram for an ideal gas. Which of the following diagram represents the same process? In this question, PV diagram of cyclic process is given and the option is in volume versus temperature diagram. Let's see how can we convert the PV diagram into VT diagram. Here in the question, this graph is given and this is PV graph, and this PV graph have to convert it into VT graph. Let's see. When system goes from A to B, in this process pressure is constant, and volume is increases. When the pressure is constant, then such process is called isobaric process. And here volume is increases, that means this is isobaric expansion. Now let for the process A to B, how can you convert this into volume versus temperature? We know an ideal gas equation, PV equals to nRT. In this process pressure is constant, that means if pressure will be constant, then volume and temperature is directly proportional. That means volume is directly proportional to temperature. In the original graph, volume is increasing. That means if volume will be increases, temperature will be also increases. That means in this VT graph, both volume as well as temperature is increasing. That means we can write here a diagram like this. This is A and this is B, because in this process volume is also increases and temperature is also increases. Now second process, here when the system goes from B to C, this is isothermal process. This is isothermal process, because in this process temperature is constant but pressure as well as volume is changing. Now for the process B to C, PV equals to nRT. Here temperature is constant, then pressure and volume are inversely proportional. That means if pressure will be increases, volume will be decreases. In the original graph, pressure is decreases and volume is increases. That means if volume will be increase, then pressure will be decrease. That means this graph will be goes like this. This is C. Now next, C to D process. C to D process. Here volume is constant. Volume is constant. That means this is isobaric process. Isobaric process. Let's see for process C to D. PV equals to nRT, and this process volume is constant. That means pressure directly proportional to temperature. And in this question volume is constant but pressure is decreases. Then pressure will be decreases, temperature will be also decreases. That means this will be goes like this, because from this process volume is constant but temperature is decreases, because here pressure decreases, temperature decreases. And for last process D to A, it is isothermal process. Isothermal, because temperature is constant. That means for D to A, PV equals to nRT, and here temperature is constant, so pressure is inversely proportional to volume. And in this process volume is decreases and pressure is increases. Any pressure will be increases, volume will be decreases. That means this graph will be goes like this, because temperature is constant. So in this question C is the answer.